Well, a very good evening to Wimborne Road for the biggest night of Speedway here at Poole in the 2008 season. Of course, it's the second leg of the Elite League playoffs between the Pirates and the Lakeside Hammers. Already the Pirates have built up a 6-point lead from the first leg, so they're really in the driving seat for the title, and they're the hot tip for most of the pundits. And here tonight we're going to see whether they can really deliver. The Hammers have got no pressure really. They did succumb to that rather strong Pirates effort last week up at their home track when despite tracking a strong lineup, they were just unable to hold the Pirates, who are in rampant form, and obviously the Pirates here tonight will be looking to drive home that advantage and pick up the trophy. Well, the news for the Hammers not so good, because Andreas Jonsson, their number one, is suffering from a rather bad tummy bug, so he'll be replaced by Scotty Nicholls. Well, of course, Scotty, we know, can really perform around this track, so an able replacement. Still rider replacement for Adam Shields, who's out for the rest of the season through injury. So really the Hammers are up against it tonight, against a Pirates team which lines up with their normal 7-rider lineup, with Chris Holder leading the way at number one, and from a recent runner-up in the World Under-21, Chris is really looking forward to leading the Pirates home tonight, as of course is their skipper Bjarne Pedersen. Expect them to be amongst the top scorers, but right from 1 to 7, the Pirates, as they have done throughout the season, are strength in depth. Every rider contributed at Arena Essex, and they'll probably be doing the same tonight here on their home circuit. So let's look forward to 15 more heats of superb Speedway as we look forward to the 2008 League Decider. Well, just before he gets his team stoked up for the match, Jon Cook here, the team manager. You've got quite a task tonight, John.
Would you think so? It's only Paul.
Your number one missing as well. Could have done without that, really.
Could have done without my number one, you're quite right. Pleased to see the back of him.
Yeah. So Scotty Nicholls coming in, he's no stranger to this track, so should be a level replacement at least.
Well, we would hope so, yeah, let's hope so, yeah.
And nothing to lose, you start with very little pressure on, I would say.
No, there's no pressure for us at all, we just enjoy ourselves, enjoy the moment. Yeah.
Good, sure. And your boys all ready to go then?
Born ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Okay. Well, it's been a long, hard season, loads of matches, and it all comes down to one match, and that's tonight's. Chris, pressure?
No. Yeah, of course there is. And like you said, it's come down to this one match, so we did the hard work getting here, so hopefully we can have a good night tonight and hold on to that 6 or 8 point lead.
Yeah. Well, it's a 6-point lead, but you won't want to be settling for even Stevens. You want to put a few more points on the board tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely, mate. We want to win the match, of course, and by as many points as possible and make it really easy. But I don't think it's going to be that easy. They got nothing to lose. They're here just like we went to their place. So they got a good guest in Scott here. So we just got to make sure we get on top early and just keep going.
But you must have enjoyed your season, particularly when it results in an evening like this.
Yeah, it's perfect, mate. I'm really happy of how everything's gone, and to make it to the finals where everyone wants to be, and I'm really happy I'm here, and hopefully we can win it now.
And how do you feel about the team itself? I mean, they seem like a good bunch getting on well together.
Yeah, everyone gets on well. It's good fun. It's I can't tell you everything, but it's really good. So everyone works well together, and it shows out on the track.
Yeah, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Well, here they come. The nerves are going to be jangling a little bit now. With the weight of expectation on their shoulders, this Poole Castle Cover Pirates team certainly have to deliver tonight. They just have to deliver with support like this. There hasn't been a crowd like this here for several seasons, and of course many of these people here will have witnessed the 2003 and 2004 successes, but it's tonight that really matters. And riders, of course, just doing their usual formalities, going through a little bit of gardening to have a look at the starting gates, and we're going to see them individually. They're having a good look at, of course, damp evenings. It means the track are certainly offering these riders plenty of grip into that first turn. See Adam Skornicki and Tomasz Jedzrezeek having a little bit of a word together. In Polish, no doubt. But here they are now, just number 7 then, Krzysztof Jablonski, just getting himself sorted. Ricky KLING riding at number 6, young Swede at 5. We've already heard from him, Jonas DAVIDSSON. And we've also heard from the number 4, Tomasz Jedzrezeek, and had elocution lessons to get that name absolutely spot on. Of course, a gap at number 3 where Adam Shields would normally be. Leigh LANHAM riding at number 2, and their guest in place of Andreas Johnson. What a replacement, Scotty Nicholls. Well, just listen to that wall of noise as the Pirates are about to be introduced. Fantastic support here. And we go to the rider at number 7. How well he's been riding this season in the form of his life for Poole. Daniel Davidson. Number 6, Freddie ERIKSSON. Number 5, Davey WATT. Number 4, surely man of the match up at Lakeside, Adam Skornicki. The skipper at number 3, Bjarne Pedersen. You've heard what this match means to the rider at number 2, Magnus ZETTERSTROM. And number 1, the trailblazer for the Pirates all season, none other than Chris Holder. Well, they've done the toss of the coin already, I think, because the Sky cameras are here, and so very streamlined introduction tonight. So let's go to commentary. So the waiting's over. We're on to heat number 1, and the crowd still piling into the stadium as we speak. And this really captured the imagination of Poole, and they're just about arrived in time to see race number 1. The lineup as follows, with Poole having won the toss. They have the 1 and 3 positions in the first race. So that means that on gate position number 1 in blue, we got Magnus ZETTERSTROM. Alongside him in 2 for the Hammers, we've got Leigh LANHAM. Chris Holder in red goes from gate 3, and the guest number 1 for the Hammers in green on gate 4, Scotty Nicholls, of course a former Pirate, and indeed currently with Eastbourne Eagles, who will be down here in the KO Cup for the final match of the season. So it's race number 1 then, eagerly awaited. It's the league playoffs, and of course Poole with that 6-point advantage, hoping to build on that in the early races. But the Hammers, of course, will have other ideas. Well, Magnus ZETTERSTROM will feel a whole lot happier on his home track than he was at the arena circuit. It was not ever really been one of his favourites, but we've seen some magnificent performances from Zorro this season here and at some of the other away tracks, and I'm sure he's going to make tonight one worthy of the occasion. So right, they're coming into line then for heat number 1, and I've not seen a bigger crowd than this for a number of seasons here at Wimborne Road. I'm sure they're going to enjoy tonight. Starter walks away, up they go, and look at the Pirates there flying from the gate. Magnus ZETTERSTROM out of the gate. Chris Holder, where he has been all season, slingshot off the first bend, and Scotty Nicholls trying to get amongst them there, but it's the Pirates straight off into a 5-1 advantage as they complete the first lap, with Chris Holder out in front from Magnus ZETTERSTROM in second, Scotty Nicholls third, and Leigh LANHAM right at the back. So the Pirates would build up a lead of 10 points if they were to hold on to this, but Scotty Nicholls is in close attendance. Not sure he's going to get anywhere near Chris Holder, who's absolutely flying, but Magnus ZETTERSTROM there in second place is looking comfortable, and Scotty Nicholls really making no impression as they go into the last lap. Looks like the best possible start for the Pirates as they go right in the final turn. Chris Holder takes the checkered flag. Listen to the noise. Magnus ZETTERSTROM in second place, Scotty Nicholls third, and fourth spot going to Leigh LANHAM. It's a 5-1 to the Pirates. Best possible start. Overall lead of 10 points. 4 on the night, and here they come. We know that these are two riders who enjoy a celebration. They know how to celebrate. Chris, the customary wheelie. Magnus, something a little bit more individual. Whipping up the crowd. Marvellous. He's the man, Magnus ZETTERSTROM. On we go then to heat number 2, and in this one for the Hammers, who've got 1 and 3 in green. On the inside is Ricky Kling. More than useful performer on this track on previous appearances here. In the red helmet for the Pirates, we've got Freddie ERIKSSON. We've got Krzysztof JABLONSKI, a recent signing for the Hammers, riding in the yellow helmet on gate 3. And the lineup is completed by Daniel Davidsson in blue from gate position number 4. So it's the reserves race. Of course, those Pirates supporters who went to Lakeside for the first leg will have seen this pairing rattle up a 5-1 in the equivalent race up there. Will they do the same tonight? Certainly be all out to do so, but I'm sure Ricky Kling and Krzysztof JABLONSKI will have other ideas. So it's all set then. Riders just coming into line for heat number 2. Away they go. It's a good start by Ricky Kling. Daniel Davidsson there getting a little nudge as what a first bend that was, because while Daniel Davidsson was having a close encounter with Ricky Kling, Freddie ERIKSSON nipped up the inside and said thank you very much, second place to do me fine. Daniel Davidsson, very brave first bend there. He came right round from the outside start and very confident first bend. Ricky Kling there tried to give him a bit of a nudge, but it didn't really come off. And once again, it's the two Pirates who are in the lead. Krzysztof JABLONSKI just coming through into third place there, looking quite lively, but at the moment not living with the Pirates, who are going to make it 2 maximum races to start the proceedings. If it stays like this, half a lap to go. They go into the final bend. Daniel Davidsson is in the blue helmet. He takes the checkered flag. He's a race winner once again for the Pirates, who take a 5-1 with Freddie ERIKSSON in second place, Krzysztof JABLONSKI in third, Ricky Kling tailing off at the back, and it's 10 points to 2. The Pirates are really up for this one tonight. Not in a compromising mood whatsoever. And here come the 2 reserves of the Pirates. But well, they're more than just reserves. They're high-scoring members of this superb Pirates team there, who are getting a very, very warm welcome indeed as they celebrate that 5-1. The Pirates in the lead by 10 points to 2. On to heat 3 then. Can the Pirates keep the 5-1s going? They've certainly got a stern test this time. So for the Pirates in blue on gate 1, 10-point hero of the match up at Lakeside, Adam Skornicki. On to the rider replacement for Adam Shields is Jonas DAVIDSSON in the green helmet. We've got Bjarne Pedersen, the skipper for the Pirates, in red on gate 3, and the race lineup is completed by Tomasz JEDREZEK, who is in the yellow helmet on gate position number 4. Well, we heard from Thomas before the match. He's had a couple of matches here. One of them was pretty good by his own standards, but the other one maybe not so. So there's an opportunity for him to excel tonight in very testing conditions, because the Hammers already trail by an aggregate 14 points, and if they're going to make any impression in this match at all tonight, they've got to start here in this race. I'm sure the Pirates have other ideas as away they go, but Jonas DAVIDSSON there has a really good start from gate 2 there, but Bjarne Pedersen there blasts around from 3 to take the lead. Jonas DAVIDSSON in second, Adam Skornicki third, and Tomasz JEDREZEK is trailing at the back. So the Pirates onto a 4-2 here as Bjarne Pedersen out in front. Really fighting performance by Adam Skornicki here. Don't very often see him out in the dirt, but he's trying to get the better of Jonas DAVIDSSON, but Jonas shuts the door on him and is setting off after Bjarne Pedersen. I think Adam Skornicki maybe might want to settle for third place after that heroic attempt there, but with a lap to go, it's Bjarne Pedersen, the skipper, out in front for the Pirates. They're going to win their third consecutive race, but this time it's not going to be by 5 points, and indeed, Jonas DAVIDSSON looking pretty lively in this one and very well worth his 2 points, but it's a 4-2 to the Pirates. Bjarne Pedersen, the race winner, Jonas DAVIDSSON in second place, third was Poole's rider in blue, Adam Skornicki, and the fourth man was the Hammers number 4, Tomasz JEDREZEK. So here comes Daddy Cool himself, Bjarne Pedersen, and acknowledging the wall of sound, which is the main grandstand here. Everyone packed in around the whole circuit tonight. Great spectacle here at Wimborne Road this evening. Well, we're on to race number 4 now. An interesting match-up in this one because we got brothers in opposite teams, because it's the Davidson brothers out against each other. Full lineup for this one then. Daniel Davidson for the Pirates on gate 1 in blue. Krzysztof Jablonski comes out for the Hammers in yellow on gate 2. First outing of the night for Davey Watt in the red helmet, going from gate 3, and 2 on the trot for Jonas DAVIDSSON, who comes out in the green helmet on gate 4. So it's brothers Davidson, Daniel on gate 1 in blue, and Jonas, of course, a former Pirate himself. Fair to say that his form has certainly taken off since those days, a few seasons back. But equally, the form of Daniel has really taken off this season, and his form at reserve has been a big part of the Pirates' success at the top of the table. Tapes go up, away they go, and that's a great start by Davey Watt from gate 3 as Daniel Davidson makes a pretty good start there, but he gets taken up the inside by Krzysztof Jablonski, but Daniel comes back around the outside of the pole to go back into second place. Jonas DAVIDSSON in third, trying a tighter line, but the two brothers now right next to each other in second and third, with Daniel there out in the dirt. Jonas tighter line, usually associate Daniel with a tighter line, but he's really flying out in the dirt tonight. Davey Watt miles in front there, really flying, and he looks comfortable in this one, but Daniel Davidson and Jonas Davidson there are in second and third, with the Pirate looking to follow his partner home for another 5-1. It's a close thing between them with half a lap to go. Davey Watt in the lead, Daniel Davidson now under attack from Jonas, but that's a very close finish, and I think Daniel just held on to it. I think that's another 5-1 from our filming position here. Very difficult to see that one, but it looks like it's a 5-1 celebration for the Pirates. So it's a win from Davey Watt, start to finish. Second place to Daniel Davidson. Third to Jonas Davidson, and fourth to Krzysztof Jablonski. So briefly there, Jablonski did come through into second place, but the Pirates do mean business tonight. And they're getting, quite rightly, a rapturous reception from the crowd for that 5-1, which puts the Pirates on 19 and the Hammers on 5. Well, the Pirates couldn't really have made a much better start than they have tonight, and they certainly mean business as we come on to race number 5 for the Pirates. 14 up on the night, and of course that's a a comfortable aggregate lead as well. In this one, on gate number 1, Leigh LANHAM in yellow for the Hammers. On 2, the skipper for the Pirates is Bjarne Pedersen. In 3, we've got Scotty Nicholls in green, and the race is completed by Adam Skornicki in the blue helmet, going from gate position number 4. So can the Pirates keep the heat wins going, or can Scotty and Leigh do something for the Hammers? And there's a few Hammers faithful who have made the trip down in hope rather than expectation of doing something here tonight, but their hopes have already been shattered in the first early races. Oh, a little bit of a problem at the tapes there, and I think it's Adam Skornicki who seemed to collect them, and I'm expecting to see the blue light come on for that one. It's straight on, so Adam Skornicki gets his marching orders. It'll either be a 15-yard handicap or possibly a reserve replacement. We just have to wait and see. Well, the revised lineup for race number 5 after that tapes exclusion for Adam Skornicki sees the inclusion of Daniel Davidsson, the in-form number 7, who comes in to take Adam's place. Adam then having to sit this one out frustratingly, as we look then at the full lineup once again. Just to refresh you that it's Leigh LANHAM on 1, Bjarne Pedersen on 2, Scotty Nicholls on 3, and now Daniel Davidsson in blue from gate number 4. So what can Daniel do? He's got some pretty smart trapping so far tonight, but he has got Grand Prix star in Scotty Nicholls, who had a fairly quiet opening race there in 3rd place. Be hoping to do a little better this time, I'm sure. Away they go. And Bjarne Pedersen gets off to a real flyer there, but Scotty Nicholls right alongside him as they come out of turn number 2, with Bjarne in the lead from Scotty Nicholls. Daniel Davidsson cut back from gate 4 to get 3rd place, with Leigh LANHAM there right at the back, not known to be a fan of the pool track. And a real battle developing out front, with Bjarne Pedersen under pressure from Scotty Nicholls. Scotty nearly overcooking it there, and Daniel Davidsson capitalises on that by going right round Scott, and Scotty falling and hitting the air fence there. I'm not sure he's going to get up in time. No, he isn't indeed. I've got a feeling, well, can they award that one? Because certainly the Pirates are onto a 5-1 there. Scotty Nicholls got out of shape on turn 4 there. Daniel Davidsson came round it. He remained not quite in full control of his bike, and he flew into the air fence there. I think he'll be walking away from that one. He has indeed, but he really just overcooked it on turn 4. They'll be angry with himself more than anything. I don't think there's any problem with that one. It just remains to be seen whether the ref's going to make the 3 riders race again, or whether it's going to be awarded. We just have to wait and see. Well, and the news from the referee's box is indeed the race has been awarded. They just completed 3 laps when the red lights went on, or Bjarne Pedersen was about to complete 3 laps, but of course I think the position of the riders was such that it was unlikely that they would have changed in the lap and a quarter still remaining, which means the referee's discretion indicates that it was a race win for Bjarne Pedersen, 2nd place for Daniel Davidsson, 3rd to Leigh LANHAM, and of course an exclusion for Scotty Nicholls. Makes the score 24 now to the Castle Cover Pirates and 6 to the Hammers, so the Pirates rampant. Well, 5 completed races, 4 of them maximum 5-1 heats to the Pirates, the other one a 4-2 win. What does that tell you about the Pirates' determination to clinch that title tonight? And they want to do it in record time. It's 72 points to 48 they lead so far, a 24-point aggregate advantage. And here in heat number 6, if they can build further on that, we've got Chris Holder, Noddy as he's affectionately known, in the red helmet. So Noddy Holder on 1, on 2 for the Hammers is Jonas Davidson in green. On gate 3, Magnus ZETTERSTROM in the blue helmet, and Ricky KLING in the yellow helmet, going from Gate 4 in the yellow helmet. So 3 Swedes in this one, and an Aussie. What an Aussie he is. So it's heat number 6 then. Pirates well in command. Away they go. And another good start by the 2 Pirates there. Magnus ZETTERSTROM really blasting out of gate 2. Chris Holder finding the bike a bit lively up the back straight, but Jonas Davidsson in 2nd place, Magnus ZETTERSTROM in 3rd, and right at the back, Ricky KLING, who goes flying into the air fence. I think this one might be stopped, or what? Yes, he's going to have to stop it. Doesn't look as if Ricky's going to quite. No, he's got a bit of air fence tied up, bit of advertising banner tied up in the back wheel, so track not safe. Red light has to come on. Ricky tried to get himself off, but no, it wasn't to be. Race to be restarted. I'm sure Ricky KLING will make his way back to the pits dejectedly. Right, coming back into line then, 3 riders only, of course. Ricky KLING not at the party this time. And the 3 only are Noddy Holder in red, Jonas Davidsson in green, and Magnus ZETTERSTROM in blue. 3 only. Can the Pirates capitalise on their numerical advantage this time? Looks as if they had a 4-2 on the cards before that first attempt, but heat 6 was stopped. But Magnus will be dead keen to get one over on Jonas, but we'll have to wait and see what happens this time. Oh, and Jonas Davidsson gets a very good start there, and Chris Holder from gate 1 just about holding that first bend, and Noddy's in front. Noddy's out in front. Don't think they're going to see get a sight of him now, because he's well in front of Jonas Davidsson in 2nd. Magnus ZETTERSTROM back in 3rd there, riding mid-track, but trying to get on terms with Jonas. And look at the lead. Chris has got out in front, coming round to take the yellow flag, or 1 to go, as he has done all season. Once again tonight, we see Noddy Holder has slayed the opposition with another 3-point spectacle in front of a packed house here at Wimborne Road to win race number 6. Jonas Davidsson then 2nd. 3rd, Magnus ZETTERSTROM. 4-2 to the Pirates, who now lead by 28 points to 8. 28 points to 8 the lead. And once again, here he comes. His favourite group. Playing on the PA. Hear the noise. Well, Jon Cook hasn't got too many options at his disposal tonight, but he has got a tactical ride available, obviously, and he's using it in heat number 7 with Scott Nicholls, who comes in for a rider replacement in place of the absent Adam Shields. So maybe first realistic chance tonight of a race win for the Hammers. Full lineup then. Scotty Nicholls in black and white on gate position number 1. On 2 is Davey WATT in red. On 3, Tomasz JEDREZEK for the Hammers in yellow. And Freddie ERIKSSON goes in the blue helmet from gate position number 4. Well, of course, the Hammers trailing by 6 before they arrived here tonight, and now trailing by a further 20 points after 6 races. So they're really up against it and need something from Scotty Nicholls there. Guessed at number 1, who could race for double points this time, but he does need to beat one of the Pirates in order to pick up those extra points. So 6 would be just what the Hammers would be asking for. Pirates have other ideas, of course. Look at that big elbow by Davey WATT there, coming straight across on Scott Nicholls, and the red lights flashing almost as soon as they got out of the starting gate. But certainly fighting for every point, and Davey Watt there, spotted by the referee, coming right over on Scotty Nicholls. All four back. Well, Scotty Nicholls won't take too kindly to that, and I'm sure he'll perhaps try and get the elbow in first this time, because certainly Davey was pretty uncompromising there. And interesting to see that the rider in yellow, Tomasz JEDREZEK, was pretty smartly away himself, so he's going to be a threat on the run into the first bend. Freddie ERIKSSON not noted as a gaiter, so very much down to Davey Watt, I think, as far as the Pirates are concerned, to make a strike on the first bend, and just remains now to see whether Scotty Nicholls can be a bit more smartly away if he's to fully capitalise on that tactical ride. But of course he's a guest tonight, and although they ride professionally and do a good job, maybe not quite the same as racing for your own team. But Scotty wants to win every time he goes out. He'll want to win this one, but I think he'd just need to be a bit sharper away if to hold off the challenge of Davey Watt. So interesting to see what happens in the restart here of heat number 7. Away they go, and this time it's the two Hammers who fly into the lead. Davey Watt doing a catback underneath Scotty Nicholls, but Scotty coming around the outside. Tomasz JEDREZEK in the lead then from Scotty Nicholls. 8-1 on the cards here for the Hammers if it holds on like this, but Davey Watt's going to have a real good go, I'm sure, as he's trying to get up the inside of Scotty Nicholls. Real battle royal going on between these two, with Freddie ERIKSSON some way at the back. Tomasz JEDREZEK then in the lead for the Lakeside Hammers, leading in the yellow helmet. Scotty Nicholls in second. Really cracking race here with Davey Watt breathing down their exhaust pipes. Well, lap and a half to go then. The Hammers could turn the tables this time on the Pirates and take maximum points, but of course Tomasz JEDREZEK has got to remember that his partner's on double points, and wonder if he will. Coming down the back straight, it looks as if the Hammers are going to take maximum points this time as they go across the line. Well, Scotty Nicholls there just gets the race win. Tomasz JEDREZEK in second, Davey Watt third, fourth was Freddie ERIKSSON, and after trailing throughout the match, seeing heat win after heat win for the Pirates, the Hammers take an 8-1 and a little bit of respectability on the scoreline. The Pirates moving to 29 and the Hammers doubling their total from 8 up to 16 in one race. Wow, that's Speedway. So it's heat 8, and the Pirates will be anxious to put that maximum Lakeside heat win behind them here in this one, as they track Daniel Davidsson and Magnus ZETTERSTROM. So they're on 2 and 4. 1 and 3 for the Hammers will be in yellow on 1, Krzysztof JABLONSKI, and on 3 in green, Leigh LANHAM. Daniel Davidsson then going from gate position 2, and Magnus ZETTERSTROM from gate 4. And well, I think I might put my money on the Pirates zipping out of the gates here and maybe getting a race win. I think possibly even a 5-1. They'll certainly be determined to not let the Hammers back into this one whatsoever. Of course, the Hammers, on the other hand, will have completely different ideas. Away they go then. And that is a very good start by the two Swedes for the Pirates there, as Daniel Davidsson gets away from gate 2. Magnus ZETTERSTROM absolutely flew round from 4, and it's Magnus ZETTERSTROM leading the race. Daniel Davidsson in second. Krzysztof JABLONSKI there trying pass on Daniel Davidsson, and then neck and neck up the back straight. In fact, JABLONSKI comes through to take second, and Daniel Davidsson there trying to get back underneath the pole, and certainly a ding-dong battle for second and third between these two, but JABLONSKI looking quite a lively performer in this one, as with a lap to go, Magnus ZETTERSTROM is out in front, Krzysztof JABLONSKI in second, Daniel Davidsson seems to have settled for third, and Leigh LANHAM not getting much joy tonight, hasn't beaten an opponent yet, not about to in this one. as it's a win for Magnus ZETTERSTROM. Krzysztof JABLONSKI second, Daniel Davidson there. He had the second place at one stage, but just getting relegated to third. But he'll be quite happy with that as the Pirates take a 4-2 heat advantage to lead now by 33 points to 18. And here comes Magnus. Are we going to see the disco Magnus? He wants to hear more and more noise. He wants more noise. Here's a rider who knows how to celebrate. I can't hear you, he's saying. I can't hear you. Is this what you want? They certainly love him. So on to heat 9, and it's the Hammers on gates 1 and 3. Jonas Davidson in green goes from the inside starting gate position. On 2, in blue, Adam Skornicki. We've got Ricky KLING, faller last time out. What can he do this time in the yellow helmet on gate 3? And the skipper Bjarne Pedersen going from 4 in red has had 2 immaculate race wins so far for the Pirates. And looking set maybe to add to them this time, but Jonas Davidson is obviously a class act, and Bjarne have had certain contretemps on and off the track earlier in the season, but I don't think there's really any needle between them. In fact, I think Bjarne was actually involved in the race where Jonas was quite badly injured in Sweden 6 or 8 weeks ago, but it's good to see Jonas back in such good form after what was quite a horrific smash up in the Swedish league. So here we are then on the line for race number 9, and off they go with Bjarne Pedersen again, blasting before, and Adam Skornicki making a fantastic trap from 2 to get right over on Jonas Davidson, and goes straight to the inside as Jonas tries to go around. Whoa, neck and neck under back straight, and Adam Skornicki says, well, I'll have a little go out in the dirt to get a bit more drive. And Bjarne Pedersen leads the race comfortably. I think Adam Skornicki realised he's got to perhaps just move out in the dirt a little bit to prevent. Having said that, that was the wrong thing to do, because Jonas Davidson had the drive up the inside, but I think Adam coming back. Oh, look at these 2 here, right old ding dong, but Jonas Davidson just holding on. Adam Skornicki, I think, was not sure which line to take, out in the dirt or tie to one. Jonas showed that there is grip to be had on the inside, and that was a very good race for second and third between those 2. Bjarne Pedersen clear out in front. 3 races, 3 wins for him, but Jonas Davidson taking the second. Adam Skornicki there having to be content with third place, so he's had a bit of a mixed night. 2 third places in an exclusion, but it's a race result for Poole of 4-2, and they lead by 37 points to 20. We move on to race number 10 then, and the Hammers still trying to cling on this one, but no pun intended. Don't think Ricky's out in this one. No, it's 2 poles this time for the Hammers, because Krzysztof JABLONSKI comes in after a lively heat 8. He comes in to take the rider replacement ride for Adam Shields. So the full lineup then: on 1, Tomasz JEDREZEK, and he's in the yellow helmet. We've got Magnus ZETTERSTROM out for his final scheduled ride in blue helmet on gate 2. On 3 then, Krzysztof JABLONSKI, and he goes from gate 3 with Chris Holder. 2 races, 2 wins so far. Can he make it? Can he follow the example of his captain, Bjarne Pedersen, and make it 3 wins from 3? So 2 poles in lively form for the Hammers, but wow, look at that start from Magnus ZETTERSTROM. He's really trapping superbly tonight, and down the back straight he goes. Chris Holder absolutely shoots by everybody, and whoa, There's some pretty harem-scarum stuff on the track there at the moment, but Chris Holder out in the lead from Magnus ZETTERSTROM. It's the Hammers number 4, Tomasz JEDREZEK, in third place there, looking pretty lively, but I think the Pirates there using their home track to full advantage this time to notch up another 5-1, ever closer to that trophy. Mathematically almost certain, but not quite so far, with a lap to go. Chris Holder, as he has done all night, way out in front, Mr. Entertainment. Magnus ZETTERSTROM in second place. It's Lakeside Hammers in third and fourth spot as the Pirates take another 5-1 to lead by 42 points to 21. It's a win from Chris Holder. Second place from Magnus ZETTERSTROM. In yellow, Tomasz JEDREZEK. And in green, in fourth, Krzysztof JABLONSKI. And I think the crowd think that that's the trophy won. It looks very much like it. Certainly massive celebrations, and I think Magnus loves it. He's going around for another one. Perhaps he forgot the dance. Is it a victory dance? Pirates leading by 90 points to 63 overall. And Magnus thinks that's the league championship one. I think it was won after the early heats, but now mathematically I think he really is a pirate through and through, is Zorro. And you can see how much it means to him. Great speedway there. Well, on we go to race number 11, and if Zorro was celebrating in heat 10, it was somewhat premature, because this is the race. The Pirates just need to score points in this one to make mathematically certain of the championship. So this is the race. This is the title decider. It's hanging on this one. The Pirates can get some points in this one. It's mathematically impossible for the Hammers to catch them up. Of course, they would need to get a tactical rider replacement ride and a whole bunch of 5-1s if they were to get on terms. But mathematically, the Hammers, as things stood after 10 races, could still catch the Pirates. The Pirates score a couple of points this time. The league trophy is theirs. Let's have a look at the race lineup then. The all-important decider in heat 11 with Davey WATT in red going from 1. Scotty Nicholls on 2 for the Hammers in green. On 3 for the Pirates, Freddie ERIKSSON in blue. And on 4, there's a change for the Hammers with Krzysztof JABLONSKI in yellow. Away goes Davey WATT there to lead what could be a Pirate celebration, but Scotty Nicholls got certainly a bit of a party pooper as he flies around to take the lead from Davey WATT. As Davey WATT then in second place. Freddie ERIKSSON there shutting off the efforts of Krzysztof JABLONSKI. And I think 3 points are going to be good enough this time. Scotty Nicholls obviously putting behind him some disappointing early races as he leads Davey WATT. Freddie ERIKSSON though determined to be well and truly in the action as he takes third place with a lap to go. Scotty Nicholls leads the race from Davey WATT. Freddie ERIKSSON in third. Krzysztof JABLONSKI fourth. Poole Castle Cover Pirates are about to make absolutely certain that the 2008 Elite League title is their own. And there you see them celebrating over in the middle of the track there. The league champions, the playoff champions. That's it then. Davey WATT and Freddie ERIKSSON come around to spark off a night of celebrations here at Wimborne Road. 2003, 2004, and now 2008. League champions. Really wasn't ever in doubt, even before the first race tonight, because a 6-point advantage from that match up at Arena as Davey WATT there carries the checkered flag around. This team knows how to race, they know how to celebrate, And it's bumps all round. There we go. Celebrations. Well, how well they've ridden this season. How well they've ridden here tonight. Worthy champions indeed. And up goes Davey Watt. He wasn't too well 7 days ago up at Lakeside because he was suffering a little bit, but he's not suffering tonight. He's celebrating, along with the rest of the Pirates and everybody here at Wimborne Road Stadium, and as what has been a magnificent season. And with just the KO Cup to go, we can make it league and cup double, but more of that later, because tonight it's all about the league, it's all about the champions, and they are the Poole Castle Cover Pirates. Magnificent.
Well, they certainly have been, Graham, and well, this is some of the pictures, of course, that will be appearing in the Speedway press over the coming weeks. Really have been absolutely magnificent over these 2 legs of this grand final. Here's the boss.
Hi Matt, well done. How good is that?
Yeah, amazing feeling. It's taken a long time, hasn't it, to have that feeling again. No, tremendous. Everyone's over the moon.
Magnus seems to be your lucky charm.
I think he is. Dave Watt too. You know, Daniel Davidson, they've all been here with championship wins. Bjarne Pedersen, I think that's 8 trophies he's won now, so just great. Everyone's so happy.
Yeah, we're all pleased for you. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Neil, fantastic.
Brilliant, yeah, great team performance, brilliant. I'm pleased to say everybody in the stadium, everybody, riders, mechanics, supporters, everybody, I'm just pleased for everybody. It's been a huge team effort from everybody involved in Poole Speedway.
I know all the riders I've spoken to say you're a great motivator. How do you do it?
Oh, I've been there, done that. I've ridden for a long time. Was never a great rider, but as a good team man, and I know how the boys work. And my job's people management, keeping them motivated, and that's hopefully what I've done.
Well done, Neil.
Cheers, thanks.
Well, celebrations have subsided just for a short while. We've got a little matter of heats 12 to 15 to complete, and then the celebrations will begin big time. Heat 12 features Bjarne Pedersen in the red helmet going from gate position number 1. Ricky Kling in yellow goes from gate 2. We've got Daniel Davidson in blue going from gate 3, and the rider replacement ride for Adam Shields is Tomasz Jedzrezeek in green going from gate position number 4. So that's the lineup then for Heat 12, and still points to be scored, wages to be earned, and races to be completed. Skipper Bjarne Pedersen with 3 immaculate wins goes from gate position number 1 this time. Can he make it 4? I wouldn't bet against him. Away they go then. And it certainly is a good start by Bjarne, and Daniel Davidson also out there smartly alongside him as the 2 Pirates are out in front. It's Bjarne Pedersen out in the dirt, Daniel Davidson riding a tighter line, and Tomasz Jedzrezeek there, the number 4 for the Hammers, looking pretty lively and trying to find a way through, but at the moment he's on the receiving end of some pretty effective Pirates team riding, with Bjarne Pedersen out in the dirt, Daniel Davidson right behind him there in second place. What a rider to have at number 7, already with 8 points to his credit, and he could be taking that up to double figures if he stays behind his team captain in second place in this one. Bjarne Pedersen about to make it 4 wins out of 4 and a 12-point maximum, barring any race 15 nomination. Bjarne Pedersen then wins the race. Daniel Davidson in second. Tomasz Jedzrezeek for the Hammers in third place, and trailing it at the back there was Ricky Kling in yellow. So the Pirates on to 50 points, the Hammers to 25. Just a sober ride-around celebration from the captain and his team partner Daniel Davidson in reserve there. I'm sure they're saving their energy for the celebrations at the end of the proceedings. Well, these races might be academic, but I'm sure the riders are still going to go for every point this time, and certainly Chris Holder will want to go through the card, won't he? But he's up against it this time. The full lineup for Heat 13 then. The big Heat 13. Scotty Nicholls in green goes from at gate 1. Chris Holder on 2 in red. So that'll be an interesting matchup. Jonas Davidsson goes in a yellow from gate 3, and Davey Watt in blue on the wide outside, gate 4. So that's the lineup, Heat 13. 3 more races to go before the celebrations can really get underway. And can Chris Holder hold on to his unbeaten tag, or Scotty Nicholls, who's had a couple of good races in his last 2 outings, won both of them? That's the 2 Hammers then who blast away. Jonas Davidsson out in front. Davey Watt springs through into second place, and Chris Holder is right at the back with Scotty Nicholls in third place. So Jonas Davidsson leads the race. Davey Watt in second, Scotty Nicholls in third, and Chris Holder can be forgiven for taking it easy this time, because he's certainly earned his points this evening. Already got 9, and he's not going to add to them this time unless he gets his finger out. But Davey Watt really having a go at Jonas Davidsson here. He wants to win this one if he possibly can. With a lap to go, it looks like Davidson's going to hold on to it, but Davey Watt really battling. Look at that, right out by the fence there. What drive he's got, and just looking for a gap. But I think Jonas Davidson's going to hold on to this one, and what a good ride that'll be by the Swede to take the checker flag, which he does indeed. The Lakeside Hammers take a 4-2 race win. Jonas Davidsson the winner then. Davey Watt finishing in second. Third place to Scotty Nicholls in green, and somewhat unfamiliar position for Chris Holder right at the back there. Doesn't happen very often. It's happened tonight. So it's 52 points to the Pirates, 29 to the Hammers. So the penultimate race of the league season about to get underway. Heat 14 sees a rider in blue, Freddie ERIKSSON, on gate position number 1. Alongside him, Tomasz JEDREZEK in green. We've got Adam Skornicki, who's just got the 2 points from 3 starts. Well, 2 starts because he was excluded in his other scheduled race. So he'll be quite keen to add a point or 2 to his tally tonight. Skornicki then in red on gate 3. Krzysztof Jablonski, another pole, goes in yellow from gate 4. And just going back to Adam Skornicki, of course, he was the man of the match up at Lakeside. It was his 10-point tally which really made the big difference to the Pirates and enabled them to take that 6-point victory. He's been a little quieter tonight, but every rider once again playing a part in this famous victory here tonight. So it's Heat 14, the Pirates 52-29 in the lead, and let's see what Fast Freddie and the scorer can do in this one for Poole. Away they go, and the answer is pretty good start there by Adam Skornicki, blasting from the tapes out into the lead. Freddie ERIKSSON there just about holding on to second place as well. That's a bit of a tumble there suffered by the rider in yellow, Krzysztof Jablonski, and he takes a bit of a fall as Freddie ERIKSSON there was well out in the dirt, and he looks a little bit worse for wear laying on the track. I'm not sure what the outcome of that's going to be, because Freddie ERIKSSON there was obviously involved in that one, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hope first of all that Krzysztof Jablonski is okay, just being attended to by the medical staff. No, he's back on his feet. That's good to see. Well done, Krzysztof. Yet to see a light go on to indicate any sort of exclusion. It could be that the referee is taking advantage of all the different camera positions. We've got sky cameras dotted around like confetti, so by the time the referee's looked at all those angles, he should be in the best possible situation for making a decision. And it is indeed the rider in yellow, Krzysztof JABLONSKI, who was adjudged the cause of that stoppage, and the race to be restarted with just 3 riders. All right, yeah. So here's the restart of heat number 14 then, with 3 riders only, and it's Freddie ERIKSSON on 1, Tomasz Jedzerek on 2, and Adam Skornicki, who was out in front when that accident happened. Can he do the same again? This time it's a red flag. Didn't see the red lights on, I just saw the red flags out, but the race stopped. Another restart. Well, coming back into line for the 3rd time. Not quite sure why that was stopped, but there's a rumour that Freddie got a flyer. So we'll have to see if they can have a 3rd time lucky. Freddie ERIKSSON on 1 then. Tomasz Jedzerek and Adam Skornicki. Adam Skornicki then looking to take 3 points, which would take his total to a respectable 5. But, his contribution, obviously, as we said earlier, was in the first leg of this final. And this time it's another pole, Tomasz Jedzerek, who gets a good first bend and blasts out into the lead, but Adam Skornicki looking for a tighter line to see if he can get on terms with his countryman. But Jedzerek looks as if he's got his nose in front now, and he won't want to relinquish this lead. Adam Skornicki then hot on his tail, but got a feeling that the Hammers man might be adding to his tally this time. Scored 4 points so far tonight, and he could take his total to 7 if it stays like this. Lap to go then. Points looking to be shared this time, as Freddie ERIKSSON comes into 2nd place to have a little poke around the final bend, and the 2 Pirates there crossing the line together, with a win from Tomasz Jedzerek. Adam Skornicki in 2nd. 3rd place going to Freddie ERIKSSON, 3 to each side, 55 then to the Pirates and 32 to the Hammers. 1 race remaining, that's the nominated Heat 15. No donut. Big Heat 15 then, the nothing riding on this one apart from pride, and the riders nominated are the big 4. It's Chris Holder and Bjarne Pedersen for the Pirates. Bjarne Pedersen in red going from gate 1, the Pirates winning the toss, and Chris Holder in blue going from gate position number 3. The pairing for the Lakeside Hammers is Tomasz Jedzerek and it's Jonas Davidsson. Jonas Davidsson goes in the green helmet from 2, and the pole Tomasz Jedzerek, who's looked lively tonight. He scored 7 and a bonus point from his 5 starts. Could add to that this time, and certainly if he's a rider that gets out in front, he could make an impact here. But Bjarne Pedersen could be on for a 15-point maximum. I'm sure he'll want to do that. I'm sure the Pirates will want to finish with a 5-1. They've certainly set about the right way with the first bend there as Chris Holder goes out into the lead. Bjarne Pedersen in second place. Tomasz Jedrezek in third place in yellow, and Jonas DAVIDSSON back in fourth spot. So we've got a 5-1 for the Pirates. They could hit 60 here if they hold on to this. Already 2008 Elite League champions. Chris Holder out in front in the lead from Bjarne Pedersen. Lap to go. Tomasz Jedrezek trailing some way back in third place. And as we said earlier, once again, Noddy Holder has slayed the opposition all season, and he slayed them tonight with a fantastic victory. Fireworks on the track, fireworks in the sky. Bjarne Pedersen, the bonus point maximum with 14 and a bonus, finishing in second. Third, Tomasz Jedrezek. 5-1 to the Pirates, who finish up victors by 60 points to 33.
And where's Graham? He's leaving his perch on the main stand to get down for the celebrations that will be coming up very shortly indeed. There's confirmation of the final result. 60 points to 33 and a massive 108 to 75 on aggregate. It really has been an absolute rout for the Castle Cover Pirates over the two legs, of course. 6 points winners at Lakeside last Monday, and 27 point victors here this evening, as the crowd will all be staying behind, of course, for the presentation of the trophy on the centre green. That will be coming up very shortly indeed, as Bjarne Pedersen were a magnificent paid maximum for him this evening. He's going to be lifting the trophy here tonight. Of course, he's been in 2 championship winning sides as well. First time Tony Rickardson lifted the trophy, second time it was Magnus ZETTERSTROM. But it's going to be the skipper Bjarne Pedersen here this evening, as Chris Holder, well, I think he may just be having a bit of a burnout there with a bit of help from a couple of his friends. But we'll go down onto the centre green, and we're going to join Graham for those celebrations.
Well, we're down here on the line just prior to the presentations. The riders just coming around, and the celebration's about to begin big time now, because we got the stage set, we got the crowd, we got the riders, we got massed media, BBC, ITV, and of course Sky Sports Live. And here come the league champions. There's the wall of noise. I can't hear myself think here. And really, these are magnificent scenes here at Wimborne Road, the Way 105 Stadium, because it really does not get much better than this. British Speedway had a lot of critics over the recent seasons, but it's nights like this that show you that the sport really does mean so much to so many people here. Live crowd here tonight. Big following on live television. And they're moving in now for the trophies. Of course, the runners up first. The gallant Hammers, hit by injuries just at the wrong time of the season. The Pirates had their problems early in the season, but of course it was the Hammers that had problems in the latter part of the season. Of course, tonight, Andreas Johnson missing, Adam Shields missing, Jonas Kilmacorpi missing, but nevertheless, they performed gallantly, and there we have the Hammers, runners up in the league for 2008. Well, the Hammers then. Of course, Scotty Nicholls there. He's an eagle in Hammers colours, but he'll be an eagle in eagle colours for the KO Cup in a couple of weeks' time, because, of course, the big match still to be ridden this season, the KO Cup final, home and away. The first leg will be down at Eastbourne, and then, of course, that'll be followed by the match here as the league champions, receive the acclaim of the crowd. They're about to receive their trophies. Nobody's going home early tonight. Daniel Davidsson, Freddie ERIKSSON, what a signing he's been this season. Scraped him off the floor of Speedway to be a member of the league championship winning sides. Davey WATT, Adam Skornicki. There's a few smiles around when Adam Ford signed him. They'll be smiling for different reasons tonight because he really has been a very astute signing. Magnus ZETTERSTROM, of course, Mr. Pool, Zorro himself. Chris Holder has fulfilled every expectation, and of course the big controversy last year was when Jason Crump had to be released, but Bjarne Pedersen was retained, and that's proved to be and also a very astute move by Matt Ford, as the Castle Cover Pirates now about to celebrate. And Andrew Martington there from Castle Cover, who is the club sponsor, coming along with Terry Russell, chairman of BSPA, and they're coming up with that all-important trophy. Here they come. Andrew and Terry present Bjarne Pedersen with the league trophy for 2008. Cup aloft. That's where cup should be. Here's the champagne. Now the celebrations really begin in style. Well, you don't need words for an occasion like this because the pictures say it all. And those smiles on those faces of those riders, it really means everything to them. Yes, it does. They're happy bunnies, and they've had a great season here, and there's the reward. Massed cameras in, we've got movie variety, the still variety, we've got every sort of media in attendance here tonight, and what an evening this has been here at Wimborne Road. Well, what the scenes of celebration here amongst the crowd. They're really enjoying this victory as the riders get uptight and personal with all these wonderful supporters who've turned out here tonight. These are fabulous scenes, and standing ovation continues. I think they're going to go all around the track. See what it means to the people from the town of Poole who really are Speedway supporters through and through. Wonderful scenes, nights to remember, both for the riders and the supporters. Sheer joy on the faces of all these people. Young and old. Hope some of these younger ones are going to be up in time for school tomorrow. There we have another impromptu team picture on the track. Look at that, celebrating. And I think there's going to be celebrations throughout the night. There's some young faces there. Happy faces in the picture, and the fans staying on to support the team, as we have to say that tonight we've witnessed a scintillating performance by the newly crowned champions to win the Elite League for 2008, the playoff champions. There they go, the lads around the track. Wonderful speedway, great celebrations. What a night it's been here at Wimborne Road, and well, it doesn't get much better than this. That's speedway for you.